Hello friends, welcome to Research Hub. Till now in the profit and loss chapter, we have covered the two basic condition. Also we have discussed the problem on it. In the previous video, we have discussed the important condition in the profit and loss, that is dishonest dealer condition. So if you have not watched the previous video, please do watch the video. Link is provided in the description box. In this video, we are going to discuss again on the main condition in the profit and loss, in which the question is been asked on this condition for 1 marks in SSC exams or the railway exams. So we will discuss this condition. If A sell the article to B at X% profit, again B sell it to C at Y% loss, then how much A paid for it? This is the statement. Now we will represent the statement. How? A sell the article to B. You are seeing in the statement, A sell the article to B at X% profit. Okay. A sell the article to B at X% profit. Here I have given plus. Plus represent profit. Okay. Again, it is given that B sell it to C. B sell to C at Y% loss. We will represent it at Y% loss. Here I have written minus. Minus represent loss. So here the whole representation of the statement I have shown. Now initially A has an article. So if he not sell the article to B, then initially A's article price we can call it as a CP, that is the cost price. After that, in the statement it is given that A sell the article to B. A is selling the article to B at X% profit. Okay. Then whenever the A sell the article to B, then the article which is being sold to B, then the article which is being sold to B becomes the CP for B, becomes the CP for B, but it is the SP for A. Okay. It becomes CP for B but becomes SP for A. So same condition repeat whenever the B sell it to C. So after selling it at Y% loss, so it becomes CP for C but SP for B. We have to remember this. Okay. Now how to solve such type of problem? Question is been asked in the pattern such that A's CP is given and we are going to ask that how much amount did C paid to buy this article, or C's amount is given that C paid that much amount and we have to calculate the CP of A. So such type of question is been asked in the exam. Now we have to look towards the X% or Y%, that is the profit or loss, how we have to represent it. So here for an example I have taken a 10% profit. Here I have written as X%, but I have taken here a 10% profit to understand better. Now we represent 10% as 10 by 100. Okay, after cancelling this 10, that is 1 by 10 we get it. So whenever A sell the article to B at 10% profit, okay, now we have to remember our initial condition that the article CP of A, that is 100. Okay. Now he is selling the article for 10% profit. Okay. So whenever he is selling the article for 10% profit, we are initially adding 10 to 100. Then it will become as 110. Okay. So same condition we have to follow, but we have to represent it in the another form. So how we will represent it? 10% profit. We will write firstly 1 by 10, that is 10 by 100, 0 cancel, 1 by 10. Okay. After that, what we have to do? We have to simply add 10 to 1. Okay. We are adding 10 to 1 because as I have explained you that the lower one value represents the CP. Okay. In this condition, the lower one value represents the CP and 1 is the profit. Okay. As in the previous video I have explained it. Now A has to sell the article for X% profit. So we have to multiply A with 11 by 10. Why we have added 1 here? because the profit is given, therefore we have add 1. Now we will move towards the loss condition. Okay, let me rub it please. Now here 10% loss is been given. Okay, so firstly I have written it in the form of fraction, that is 1 by 10. Now here the loss is given. Okay, so in the previous condition we have add 1 to 10, then I have get the value, that is 11 by 10. But in this condition the loss is given, so I have to subtract 10, I have to subtract 1 from 10, then I will get the answer, that is 9 by 10. Because you can say me why you are adding or why you are subtracting it. Now I will show you the equation. Okay, this type of equations are important to solve such kind of problem. Not want to do any formula calculation, only we have to understand this equation. Firstly, A want to sell the article to be at X% profit. Here I have considered at 10% profit. So therefore I have multiplied it by 11 by 10, as I have represent it in the form of fraction, as I have explained you. We have to add only 1 to 10. We have to add 10 to 1. After that adding it, we get the fraction, that is 11 by 10. After getting this fraction, we have to put here. After that, B sell it to C at Y% loss. Loss is been given. That's why we have multiplied it by 9 by 10. Because we have subtracted 1 from 10, then we will get the fraction, that is 9 by 10. And after that, we get the value of CP, or how much the amount paid by C. So in this problem, it has been asked that how much A paid for it. So in this problem it must be surely given the value or the CP of the C is been given. That's why here we have asked for the CP of A. So till now we have only understand the condition of the chain concept. Okay, I have spent much more time on it only to get a good understanding of this concept, because whenever this problem are in front of you, we have to does not apply any formula, we have to simply apply this type of equation. After applying this profit value or the loss value, we will get the required answer. Now we will slowly move towards the problem or the basic problem asked in the exam. Now the first problem, that is A sold a book to B at a profit of 10%. Again B sold the same book at 20% profit. If C sold it for rupees 297, how much did A paid for the book? Okay, here the CP is been given and we have to calculate the ACP. So our first step is to represent this person. Okay, here there are 3 persons, that is A, B, C. Now A sold a book at a profit of 10%. Okay, here I have represented. Now again B sold it to C at a profit of 20%. Okay, so now we will represent such a profit percentage as I have told you in the previous slide. Okay, now how we will represent the 10%? That is 1 by 10. Here the profit is given. Now please understand, here the profit is given, that's why I have add 10 to 1. After that I get the fraction, that is 11 by 10. Now we will represent the second profit percentage, that is 20% profit percentage, at which B sold it to C. So 20 by 100, that is 1 by 5. Now profit is given, that's why I have add 5 to 1 and get the fraction, that is 6 by 5. After that we have to simply apply our equation. What is our equation? That is A, that is the initial amount, multiplied by the fraction or the percentage at which A sold it to B. Okay, after that B sold the same article to C at this much amount of profit. After that C get the article, and here in the problem the CP is been given, it is rupees 297. Okay, so I have represent here the CP of the C, that is 297. After that we have to simply do the cross multiplication or cancellation. Okay, here I will cancel with 3, here with 5. Okay, after that cancelling this equation, we get the equation in this form, that is 297 into 25 divided by 33. After solving this, we get the answer, that is 225. Okay, cancelling 33 9s are. Okay, 9 and 25 into 9, that is 225. So A paid rupees 225 to purchase the book. As this problem look very simple, but this type of question is been asked repeatedly. Second problem, that is A sell an article to B at 40% profit, where B sell it to C at 9 1 by 11% profit. Again C sell it to D at 25% profit. Find by what percent is DCP is more than ACP. We have to understand the variation in the problem or the question which is been asked. We have to calculate the CP which is being more. How much CP is more than the DCP, okay? And we have to calculate it in the form of the percentage. So firstly we will represent the persons as in this transaction, that is A, B, C, D, okay? A sell the article to B, okay, and at what profit percentage? At 40% profit. Again B sell it to C, yes, B sell it to C. At what profit percentage? That is 9 1 by 11, okay. Again C sell it to D, yes, C sell it to D at 25% profit, okay. So after that we have to simply represent this profit percentage, that is 40% profit. How we will represent 40 by 100? 0 0 cancel, that we will get 4 by 10. Here profit is given, therefore I have added to 4, that is 10 plus 4, 14 by 10. I have written it in the short form, that is 7 by 5. Now we will move onwards to the second profit percentage, that is 9 1 by 11 percentage. Here after calculating is 11 9 the 99 plus 100 by 11%, that is we get a fraction, that is 1 by 11. Profit is given, therefore I will add 11 to 1, okay. Now we will get the fraction, that is 12 by 11. Again looking towards the third profit percent, that is 25%. We write it as 1 by 4. After adding it 4 to 1, we get the fraction, that is 5 by 4. Now we have to do simply apply equation. A sell the article at this much amount of profit to B. B sell the article at this much amount of profit to C. C sell the article at this much amount of profit to D, okay. And we have to calculate, find by what percentage is DCP is more than ACP, okay. Now after solving this equation, we get the equation in this form. Now after, as I have taken D on this side, we get the equation, that is A by D is equals to 11 by 21, okay. Here A represents the 11, means A's CP is 11 and D's CP is 21. We have to understand this fraction. A's CP is 11 and D's CP is 21. Means initially A has purchased the article for rupees 11 and D has purchased the article after offering this much amount of profit for rupees 21, okay. So simply we have to calculate the percentage more, that is the percentage more means we have to simply put the value of differences between these two. How much there is differences between two? 21 minus 11, that is 10 upon 11. I have taken the value of the initial amount, okay. So that is the CP of the A, so that's why I have taken it in the denominator, multiplied by 100. I will get the value, that is it is 1000 by 11% more than the A's CP, okay. This is the required answer. Now we look towards the third problem. A sell an article to B at a loss of 20%, B sell it to C at a gain of 15%, and C to D at a loss of 5% and D to E at a profit of 10%. If E has to pay rupees 500, how much A paid for it? Here we have to calculate the CP of the A, okay. So firstly we will represent, our first step to represent the person. So firstly we will represent the person. A sell the article to B at a loss of 20%, okay. B sell to C at how much gain? It is about 15%. Now D and E comes in picture, okay. C sell the article at a loss of 5%, D to E at a profit of 10%, okay. After representing this person, now we have to represent the percentage. Minus 20% loss. After representing it 20 by 100, we get the answer, that is 1 by 5. Here loss is given, therefore we will subtract 1 from 5. We get the fraction, that is 4 by 5. After that 15% profit, 15 by 100, it means 3 by 20. Here profit is given, therefore we will add 3 to 20. We get the fraction that is 23 by 20. After that minus 5% loss, 5 by 100, that is 1 by 20. Loss given, therefore we will subtract 1 from 20. We will get the fraction that is 19 by 20. Fourth, that is 10% profit, 1 by 10. Okay, after that profit is given, therefore we will add 1 to 10 and we'll get the fraction that is 11 by 10. Our third step is to apply the equation. Okay, here the ECP is been given and the ACP is asked. Therefore, after that, firstly we will multiply ACP with the loss percentage and the profit percentage which is being given in the problem. So firstly, A sale to B at a loss of 20%. So therefore we have written it as 4 by 5. As the numerator is smaller, so therefore it is definitely loss. Again, B sale it to C at a profit of 23%. Numerator is greater. C to D, numerator is smaller, there is a loss. D to E, there is profit because numerator is greater. After that we have to simply do the cross multiplication or cancellation and we get the answer that is 520. So this much amount A paid for purchasing the article. Okay. Now we will look towards the fourth problem. A sell an atom to B at 20% profit. B sell it to C at 10% profit. C sell it to D at rupees 116 profit. Difference between CP of A and the CP of D was rupees 500. How much did B pay to A for the atom? Okay, so initially we are seeing the two differences. Okay, here when the C sell it to D, profit percentage or the loss percentage is not given. Profit of rupees 116 is given, means in terms of money it is being represented, and in the question it has been asked that how much B pay to A. Here directly the CP of A is not been asked, so we have to pay attention while solving this problem. So for our first step we have to represent the person in this transaction, that is A, B, C. Firstly we have to represent only 3. So A sell it to B at 20% profit, B to C at 10% profit, then C to D at not a percentage in terms of amount, that is rupees 116. Okay, so to solve this problem we have to simply apply the concept of effective percentage. Before calculating this, firstly we have to split this calculation in terms of two terms. Firstly we will calculate the profit from A to C, then calculate the profit from C to D. So to calculate the profit from A to C, we will apply the effective percentage formula, that is A plus B plus AB by 100, as I have teach you in the second part. So please do watch it. A plus B, A means 20% and B means 10%. After putting this value, we get the answer that is 20 plus 10 plus 20 into 10 by 100. We get the answer that is 32. So initially I have considered the CP of A, that is 100%. Okay, I have considered CP of A, that is 100%. Then when an article is sold by A to C, there is a profit of 32%, as I have calculated by effective percentage formula. So A to C, there is a profit of 32%. When I will add 32 to 100, I will get the profit that is 132%. Then after that C sell it to D at the profit of rupees 116. So from A to D there is a profit of 132% plus 116. Okay, so in the question it has been given that difference between CP of A and the CP of D was rupees 500. So CP of D must be larger than CP of A. It is the common sense that A is selling the article at this much amount of profit, therefore the amount of CP of D must be higher. Okay, so we have calculated the CP of D, that is A to C 32% more, that's why we have added 200. We get the 132% A to C plus 116, this is the amount from C to D, minus CP of A. Initially we have considered CP of A, that is 100%. Okay, so after calculating this and the difference between these two, it is given that is 500. After calculating 132% minus 100, that is 32%, and if we put 116 on this side, we get that is 384. 32% is equals to 384. In the problem it has been asked how much B paid to A for this atom. So if the amount of A or the amount or the CPU of A is been asked, we will directly take here 100%. Okay, 100% is equals to X. Okay, but here how much B paid to A is been asked, that's why we will consider this profit. Okay, so firstly I will remove this. Here A sell the article to B at 20% profit, that's why I have add 20 to 100. Initially 100 CPU of A, and I have added 20 because A sell to B at a profit of 20%, and I don't know the value of X or how much amount of B paid to A, that's why I have considered it as an X. After doing this calculation we get the answer, that is 40. Okay, so this much amount of rupees is paid to A by B. Okay, this is the required answer. If you like the method of solving this problem, so please do like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.